Hello everyone, till I get the hello everyone, till I get the hello everyone, till I okay, I got the reverb off. I have to remember that Twitch will like reverb everything unless I fix it right away. So, but we have everything else going. So, do. The volume should be good for the game now. Well, as best as I can get it for today. So let's have a fun stream. Tudo. We might check out the Biggles breakdown a little bit too. We'll see. That's the one we want. Okay, I've never played this game before. It should be lots and lots of fun. I can't wait. It's funny. My lips are gonna move with every single sound. Every single sound.
REzero, starting life in another world.
I'm Sabaru, everyone.
Of the throne.
Okay, this should be lots of fun.
Good. Finally, raise both arms and victory! Victory!
Okay.
You really bring out the life in everyone, Subaru.
Yes, we are playing the Collector's Edition. I had these games for years. I had the voice actresses sign everything, but I never played it. I wanted to wait till I could stream it. Now I can. Never played it. This is the first time I'm opening it. I have the Switch and PS4. We're playing the PS4 one.
You may even be more popular than Rom and Rem.
That's a tall order, but we are.
Well, I mean, I did kind of put my neck on the line to save the village.
This is made by the Danganronpa people, too.
And just like a true gentleman, I didn't hang it over their heads either.
From what I've been told, and I don't know anything about the story, other than this is like an alternate timeline, so these events never actually happened.
Surely such a gesture will have Mealy falling head over heels for me once more.
Or it happened in another timeline. If you've watched ReZero, which I'm sure you have, but if you watched ReZero, you know alternate timelines happen when Subaru dies. The people he leaves behind actually stays in their time, and even though it seems like time is going backward, which it is, it's creating parallel existences.
I don't recall ever having such feelings for you in the first place. Besides, I think their impression of you is a bit different. In their eyes, you're more of a sage than some legendary hero.
We are a sage. Fact 1, 2, 3. I think this is fine. We're gonna go up one more and dare.
You know, because you're so knowledgeable about so many peculiar things.
I guess I'm my own believe it or don't, huh?
But
I'm pretty sure the only thing they've caught on to are my radio calisthenics.
I am so Sabaru. See, my lips are moving. I have my VTuber on lip sync, so anything that comes through my mic in this game is coming through my mic. Just because I don't know any other way in OBS, I'm stupid like that. Till I figure it out. Oh, I actually have to read. No. Boo. It's become such a big event that half of the village participates every time,
What else
even
have
today.
I taught them in such a short amount of time? Nothing really comes to mind.
What else have I taught them in the book?
Either way,
so now he talks.
It's been about a month since I came to this world.
I don't know. Is this a game where we decide different things? Yeah, it's my first time using a capture card. For sure. I've been playing on Steam out of, like, dependency. Now I don't have to. Once I figure out everything. Every time the music plays, I lip sync. So just think my VTuber is singing it. It's funny, when I move my mouth, he moves his mouth the same way, and when I blink, he blinks the same way, but any sound he will try to, like, lip sync it. think back to what happened. Focus on talking to. Let's
So much
focus
has
on
happened since
Amelia.
then.
Why
It's a
wouldn't
miracle
we?
I'm even able to spend my time peacefully with you right now, Mealy.
In fact, no. There we go. Let's move me down a little bit so we can see the game models. How about that?
Don't forget about the potato stamps in the game you've taught the children. Oh, and that mayonnaise stuff.
That's it. Mayonnaise.
Yes, mayonnaise. The white stuff. My nephew actually used to call it the white stuff, and it was the only thing he would eat. He would put it on. He would have us put it on tortillas and fold up the tortilla and just eat a mayonnaise tortilla. Never seen anything like that ever. As a bona fide mayonnaise connoisseur, I succeeded in recreating such a delicacy with Ram's help. I do like mayonnaise, but not by itself. Never by itself. Taking a big liking to it.
Notification. Trophy earned.
I earned a
Press the
trophy,
DS
look at
button
that.
for details.
It's been a huge amount. The villagers and alarm too
I
young and
feel like
old.
my efforts in the Mobbies incident were really diminished, seeing how it's being mentioned in the same line as mayonnaise.
That
Put
was
my
funny.
life on the line for everyone, man. I mean, I went to help the kids from the village, only to get bitten by some dogs, and I even saved Rem after she tried to save me in the forest, and got bitten by more dogs.
This is true.
Then Roswell had to come in and save the day before the dogs bit off even more of me. Think, all that effort is on par with mayonnaise.
It is.
Hold up. Did I do anything other than get eaten by those hellhounds?
You invented mayonnaise in this
Aw,
one.
come on. Don't fuss over the small details.
But Mealy!
Many of us know how hard you've worked. That includes Roswell, Ron, and Rem especially. And that goes for me too.
Aww.
Huh?
I know full well the amount of effort you put into everything you've done lately. So no more being down in the dumps over all this. Alright?
You know, one thing really cool about using the capture card is I have full access to my second screen without, like, worrying about the mouse or anything. I can actually go on YouTube here and see, because I don't have browser sound, see when Biggles is doing his breakdown.
Third down and 7.
Oops.
Let's see what the great Patrick Mahomes will do on this play.
But before we can talk about how great Patrick Mahomes is, we have a flag on the play.
Before the ball.
I don't know why it wouldn't stop that. Give me a second, guys. I think Biggles starts at 6. Let me type something out here. Biggles Nets. He might not be doing it today. I don't see anything on his page. Alright, we'll check on him later. Alright. Everything's going.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
why are you moping about like a broken toy? You're always like this.
It's not like I was doing it on purpose. Anyway. This isn't fair! How do I not fall for you all over again after that?
Ah, precious Amelia.
Yes. I think it's a pretty bad habit of yours to so quickly change the subject like that.
This is cool. Okay. Oh, there's a flowchart in it, so there are. It's gonna be like Zero Escape and the other games. There's gonna be flowchart and stuff.
There's a dragon carriage in front of the mansion.
Dragon carriage, you mean those horse carriages looking at things. While these seem to be horse-drawn at first glance, there are pretty distinct differences between them. Sorry, my webcam is like in the way of the words too. This is not the ideal setup. Oh well, I will get used to it.
Although, now that I think about it, they were pretty common to see in the royal capital. What did you call it again? A dragon carriage?
A dragon carriage.
That's right. The land dragon is the one pulling the carriage along, so it makes sense to call it as such, no? Wait,
It does.
did I make a mistake? Does it have a more official name?
I am mouthing everyone's words.
No. I'm the clueless one here. You're correct, so don't worry.
Is that so? You aren't trying to confuse me, are you? I don't want to embarrass myself later.
If
you're lying, you'll really
where do
get
babies
a
come
walloping from me.
That's a pretty old school phrase. Whoa, it's massive.
The male called these lizards land dragons. They're basically the same size as horses from the world. Oh, I forgot about Petrusticor. I forgot about the land dragon.
Welcome back. Apologies for parking in front of the entrance.
Who's this goober? I've never seen him in REzero.
And you are?
Oh, I guess
I am
we're
an
gonna
envoy sent from the royal capital. An emissary of ours is currently tending to the Margrave.
An emissary?
I believe it has something to do with the royal selection, as I'm sure you've surmised. I ask that you reserve any questions you may have for your meeting with the emissary. They are awaiting your arrival inside.
The royal selection. I see. Thank you. Welcome back, Miss Amelia. We have been awaiting your return.
Hey, it's
Thank
Bree.
you. I'm sorry for my absence. I hear we have a guest? Yes, an emissary from the royal capital is here to speak with you. Lord Roswell is tending to them now. I ask that you please join him. Of course. This is a matter that involves me, so I can't just sit idly by.
An emissary from the capital, huh? This is pretty serious business. I'll be sure not to do anything stupid.
Sorry, Subaru, but this is...
I know. I'm pretty nervous, so
I-
that's why I'm
I'm too
preparing
happy on the
myself.
X button. Sorry.
Sister will be accompanying Miss Amelia to the reception room. There is no need for another servant to do so. Please understand, Subaru.
Seriously? I'm being left out?
I'm sorry,
Get
Subaru.
used to it, bro.
Rem, please lead the way. Yes. Please return to your room for the time being, Subaru. I'll come by later and bring you some tea.
And there they go. I know I wouldn't be of much use with my practically non-existent knowledge of this world. But would it really be so much trouble to involve me a little more?
It's thanks to me that peace and quiet have returned here. Although I understand, I guess I get to speak what he thinks. I do understand I'm a little out of my league here.
But understanding that and giving up are two totally different things. Now, what should I do?
Who are you talking to, bro? Oh my goodness, that's not okay. We look terrible. Okay, that's the lobby, but we're gonna go talk to him, because... Okay, so
I apologize, Subaru. I cannot allow that, even if it's a request coming from you.
Why do we have a big head?
You give up on joining the meeting.
Okay, well, it's teaching... Can I... Can I not talk to Ram anymore? Okay. This is not okay. Who thought this would be okay? I guess maybe we'll see more of the sprites than we do the in-game models. Looks like we won't be able to get into the reception room. I should get some info about the guy instead. Can't go empty-handed. I should think about this first. What should I bring with me? Oh right, Ram's got a stash of expensive tea leaves. But where does she keep them? Maybe Rem might know. Hold on, what gave, okay. Are we gonna, like, sweet talk her into, like, doing stuff for us? Seems like it. Can I go into West Hallway? Oh, of course it's not gonna let me go into West Hallway. It's just like Master Detective's archives, right? You can't go this way. You shouldn't go that way. Nope. Nope. The improvement of using the capture card is I can actually use my PlayStation controllers now. I know I can't play Kingdom Hearts without a controller. Doing it on the keyboard sounds awful. Do I have to go into my items? Oh, look, we have character sheets. Amelia is more important to Super than anyone, even himself. Oh, that's cute. The younger of the twin sisters works as a servant to the maid, orders in absolute. However, she likes me too.
This is for me? Thank you. I will cherish it forever.
Forever? I don't think it'll last that long.
Your kind gesture just makes me that happy. I cannot permit you inside, but I can offer my assistance with anything else.
Then I'll take you up on that. Do you know where Ram Ram keeps her secret tea leaf stash?
Sister's tea leaves? They should be in the cabinet in the back of the kitchen.
That's right, the kitchen!
But if you drink her tea, Sister will be very upset with you.
Don't worry, Ram. I won't drink any of it.
I won't be drinking it, but the guy outside might. Well, it's not like I'm gonna get anything out of him without taking some risks. It's like, who knows if Ram will find out anyway. If things go well, I'll get some information out of the guy without Ram ever finding out about this. If she does, I just know to and beg forgiveness. That didn't make sense. I probably misread it. The tea leaves are kept in the kitchen at the end of the dining hall. Go grab them and head out. Okay, so I give it to the guy outside of the room. Outside, like courtyard outside? Oh,
Aren't you bored
that
waiting
guy.
out here all by yourself? Why don't you take a little break?
Oh, thanks. I was just feeling a little parched. Are you sure I can have some?
Of course! That's why I brought this. Drink up. To be honest, it's the most expensive tea in the mansion. If the pink-haired maid discovers we drank it without permission, she'll totally freak.
I see. Is there something you wanted to ask me? Bribing me like this. You made sure to point out its value, so I assume you're expecting something in return.
You've got a sharp eye. Well, first, can you tell me your name?
Is that all? I am Tiga Ralian. but you can just call me Tiga. And you are?
This guy's
I'm
different
Subaru
than...
Natsuki.
I don't know this
Feel
guy.
free to call me by my proper titles, though. Lord Subaru or Lord Natsuki.
Yeah, I think I'll pass on that, Subaru.
Ah, man. Anyway, on to the main topic. Now that we know each other's names, we're practically besties. It's only natural that I want to know why my friend came over to play, right?
That's an interesting leap of logic you've made. And I certainly wouldn't say I'm here to play either. I did escort a rather important emissary. Did I not mention that before?
I know you did, but I was hoping to learn a little bit more than that. To tell you the truth, I got kicked out. I don't want to end up being hung out to dry here. So please, Tiga, you'd really be helping out an old friend with this.
Yes, I am voice acting right now on my VTuber. I sound just like them. Peace.
How did we become such old acquaintances already? Besides, you're asking for too much here. While I'd love to help a friend in need, I don't particularly know what my friend's standing is at this mansion. In fact, I don't even know your background.
But we're super pals.
Super.
Subaru, we only just met. Well, it doesn't take much to see how deeply you care for Miss Amelia. I can easily understand your feelings for her.
So?
I'll be rooting for you.
That doesn't help me at all.
Do you understand the weight of your situation? We're talking about the next ruler of the Kingdom of Lagunica.
I'm not...
He may end up in a highly revered position in the future.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'll be rooting for you is such a Japanese thing to say.
Maybe. But right now, we're just a super cute girl and a useless servant boy. But who knows what the future has in store for us? The possibilities are endless. Even if I'm not worthy, I'll do whatever it takes to win her over. It'd be ideal if I keep improving to make this into a mutually beneficial relationship.
You have an interesting perspective. I'm honestly impressed. Not many can say something like that with so much confidence. Maybe my friend here is a better person than I was first led to believe.
Right back at ya. You recognized Mealy right away, even though she still had her hood up.
Are you referring to the cute robe she was wearing? What makes it so special?
That robe was made by a pretty sketchy magician of ours to block others from recognizing her so easily. Not to mention she had it upgraded recently. It's impossible to see through the magic unless you have the power to override it, or Mealy willingly lets you see her.
That is correct. That is correct. REzero lore right there. But again, this game was made by the author, well, with his input, the author of REzero. So
you
the
were
story was
sizing me
written
up
by
from the get-go, eh? That's not very nice of you, buddy.
So it's oh, we have a log. Sweet. Can I read
Not to
that?
mention she had it upgraded recently. It's impossible to see through the magic unless you have the power to override it, or Mealy willingly lets you see her. Oh, no. It was totally by coincidence, pal. It was something I only just realized earlier when I was pouring us this tea in the mansion.
I guess you won't buy my story of just being the envoy of the emissary then. In that case, you have my respect for your intellect and... Nah, never mind.
What?
It seems we've run out of time.
Huh?
So he's a fake, he's a fake. I look to take a look and see Rem escorting someone out of the mansion.
Sorry for the wait, Tika.
Welcome back, Sakura. Did you do what was needed of you as an emissary without issue?
Of course. Even I can handle something as simple as this.
Well then, sorry for asking.
I wonder if there is... I don't want to skip. I don't want to fast. Okay, I feel like there should be an auto,
Hey,
but there's
Tika,
no auto on
is
this.
she...
Alright, She's the emissary I came with.
I really like the artwork so far and how the
I
lips
see.
move. When everyone said it was an emissary, I've been thinking of some wrinkly old fart, so I consider me pleasantly surprised that it's a pretty lady like her. I thought she does look pretty tired, and her eyes seem to lack any motivation. She is totally yawning, and a second ago, too, she doesn't strike me as the proper type.
Oh, have you made a new friend, Tiga? You don't usually hang out with other boys.
What?
Wait, so he's one of those types? Damn it, I thought we were friends.
You're a harsh critic. Sakura, I really wish you wouldn't confuse someone I've only just acquainted myself with. You know it's not often I get opportunities like this.
Yes. I'm Sakura Element, Tiga's colleague. And you are?
I'm Subaru Natsuki.
So
I'm
not
Tiga's
his boss.
former friend and a colleague of Rem's.
Former friend.
And I've already been demoted.
It seems you two have gotten quite close already. Please take good care of him. Also, I assume you'll be setting out to the royal capital as well. If so, I'll see you when you get there. Now then, let's get going, Tiga. The princess will worry if we're out for too long.
Sorry, Subaru, but Sakura's right. I know we'll meet again in the royal capital. Until then.
So, you're going to the capital, right? Take me with you.
See? Is his response not exactly as I predicted?
Oh, they got all the voice actors for this. That's
Right.
cool.
Listen, we're not going there for fun, okay? This is an incredibly important task.
Emilia goes to investigate. What is that?
I know that. The royal selection being delayed is a huge deal.
The reason is being kept secret, however. Sakura didn't even mention it to Emilia. That's why we are going to find out. Of course, not all of us are going.
Pretty please, Mealy, take me with you!
I don't know. Miss Amelia? Subaru is being sincere. I would also like to ask that you give him permission to let him go with you. Besides, it seems Subaru has several acquaintances in the royal capital. This may be a good opportunity to touch base with them.
Very nice assist, Rem! Come here!
Yes, Subaru.
She's always on our side.
There. Thanks a bunch, Rem. I look forward to your continued
He's
support.
patting her on the head, even though they're not showing it in game. You can already tell.
Yes. Please leave it to your Rem. Goodness, Rem's fondness for Barusu is quite worrisome. I also do not understand what goes on in Barusu's head. I noticed him speaking at the gates to that envoy from the royal capital earlier, but... I smell tea leaves. Do not tell me you have taken from my secret reserve, Barusu. I would not put it past you.
Anyway, let's let bygones be bygones. Please, Mealy, let me go. I really want to help you.
That's exactly why I can't bring you. I know you'll just do something reckless again if I do. I just don't want you getting out of hand. Please understand.
You're the one who needs to understand, Mealy.
He does sound super whiny. This brings me... So, I think Subaru is one of the best protagonists of all time. But during this time in the show, the Royal Selection time, I really hated his character. It wasn't until, like, episode 16 I started getting on the Subaru bandwagon a little bit. And not till episode 25 I was, like, on the train, alright?
Alright, that's quite enough. This doesn't seem to be going anywhere, so let's wrap this up, shall
And this
we?
reminds me of
To
me
conclude,
hating him at
Subaru
first.
will accompany you to the royal capital. These are my orders as your employer.
Roswell!
All right.
She's being
Now
forced.
that's what I'm talking about, Roz.
However, I will be appointing you with a different sort of task, Subaru. You are to focus on receiving your treatment.
Treatment? Me? But why?
You overused your already exhausted gait in the mob beast battle out in the forest. Your physical wounds may be healed, but getting your gait treated is another matter altogether. I believe you understand what I speak of.
It's kind of hard to believe there's something wrong with my body when I can't see it with my own eyes.
Subaru, the mana that circulates within you is the source of life for all life forms. When it stagnates, it disrupts the circulation of your very life itself. Please, don't try to hide such serious issues.
All right, I get it. My body's in danger. What's that got to do with getting treatment at the royal capital?
Your body is in such a state thanks to your honorable efforts. I have a duty to respond to your distinguished service in kind. That is why I have made arrangements with the greatest healer in the kingdom to care for you, although I did ruffle some of Miss Amelia's feathers in the process.
It's not that big a deal. This is the least I can do for Subaru as well.
Really, Mealy? You did that for me?
Well, it's partly my fault that you haven't healed yet.
This is all from like the second arc. Or is it even an arc? This is all like this happened through episodes 4, 5, 6, and 7 when we saved Mealy and the mansion and everybody in the town from the mob beast and the shaman.
You only ended up here because you tried to protect me in the slums. And you even stood up to those mob beasts when it should have been me protecting the village. So you could say I'm repaying a debt. I consider this equal compensation for any injuries you sustained.
Oh, come on! Don't downplay it to hide your embarrassment. What? This means you're okay having me go with you to the royal capital, right, Mealy?
Yeah. You haven't made a full recovery yet, after all.
Well, then it's settled. Subaru shall accompany you to the royal capital. As well, Rem, would you mind going with them?
Certainly, Lord Roswell.
And so it's decided. Oh, do we not have Ram coming with us? I mean, she didn't go in the show, but I heard this game's different than the show. Or, the manga, or the light novel, or whatever. Why don't we have Ram coming with us? I feel like this is a missed opportunity. And Ram. All three of us will make our way to the royal capital. So, unfortunately, Roswell was supposed to go too in the manga, so they cut him out as well.
A land dragon! Man, you're huge! And your skin is so tough. You're pretty scary looking.
He's just like a child. Don't you think so? It is cute seeing Subaru get so excited like this. Do you not agree, Miss Amelia? Yes, I think it's cute too. But it seems you've really taken a liking to Subaru, haven't you, Rem?
Whoa! This is insanely impressive! This is the definition of a fantasy world.
I think the land dragon just hit me with his tail.
Subaru, land dragons are highly intelligent creatures. They can sense what you're talking about despite the language barrier. You must remember to treat them with care.
I wish you told me that before it attacked me.
You're still here, Barasu?
Oh, there's Ram. Please come with us.
There you are, Ram Ram. Are you sure you want to stay behind at the mansion? Kind
Ram,
of worried
Ram.
about the food situation for Bayako and Roz.
You understand nothing, Barasu. People do not die after a mere 3 or 4 days without eating.
You have zero intention of cooking, don't you?
That's so wrong.
By the way, is Roswell not coming to see us off? Or Bayako, for that matter? How heartless of them.
Are you suggesting that I am here to bid you farewell?
Please come with us.
Huh? Aren't you?
Do take care, Rem. I am counting on you to look after Miss Amelia.
Yes, of course. Thank you, sister.
Miss Amelia, take care as well.
Thank you, Ram.
And?
Huh.
Yeah, figures. It's not like I cared for a goodbye anyway.
Oh, yes. I actually do need to tell you something, Barasu.
Oh, it's just about the tea leaves.
If anything happens, you better throw yourself in front of those two. I will admit you have great talent acting as a human shield and decoy.
Don't you think I have some other good qualities?
Let's think about Beatrice.
Is that Bayako? Seeing us all from her window. Man, she's always like this.
I feel like if we just departed right away, it
Really
wouldn't be as
fast.
fun.
Is Rem okay in such an exposed driver's seat?
But with a flowchart, with all these great escape games, every choice we make will probably affect the ending in some way. So, we're gonna
Not
check
saying
this
she'll
one.
fall off or anything, but won't her clothes and hair get all messed up by the time we make it to the royal capital?
All dragon carriages are protected by a divine protection, so there's no need to worry.
Divine protection?
Yes, they're blessings given from the world itself at birth. There are many types, so they aren't all the same. There are even those that are always granted to certain races.
Yep.
An example would be the divine protection of wind repel from the land dragons. When a land dragon runs, the wind around them and the air resistance it causes doesn't affect them. As well, the wind repel blessing applies to the carriage the land dragon pulls because they're connected. That's why the carriage itself isn't affected by the wind either.
Since Rem is at the range, she's also not affected.
Well done.
So then what about me, Neely? Do I have any divine protections?
Protection of our core.
You may not like hearing this, but it's actually far more common for people to be born without any blessings. Besides, those who are blessed with divine protections can sense it within themselves without anyone telling them.
Damn. I guess I don't have any then. I'll just say that the world blessed me with meeting Neely.
Yes, yes. Now wait patiently. It will take around 6 hours to reach the royal capital.
I'm not gonna lie, this is borderline harassment at this point. Poor Mealy. She doesn't, at this point in the story, she doesn't like Subaru as far as like in love or anything. She likes him as a person and she cares, but because she cares about everybody, right? But she doesn't know how to deal with this. Also, fun fact, she doesn't think anyone could truly love her. So even though she doesn't mind Subaru's advances, she thinks that they're not genuine at this point.
Oh, Neely, you're so cold to me.
Subaru, why don't you join me in the coach box? We can talk to your heart's content. The view is also quite nice.
Now that's what I call an attractive proposition. Do you mind if I join her, Mealy? You won't be lonely being back here all by yourself, will you?
I can say with complete confidence that I will be just fine.
Why'd you emphasize that so much? Well, guess I'll sit in the driver's seat and enjoy my time with Rem. I'll gladly stay if you feel even a little bit lonely.
Take care then. Don't cause too much trouble for Rem.
What a casual tone!
Miss Amelia, may we stop the carriage for a moment? Though it will be some time before the land dragon will be able to continue our ride if we do.
Why's that?
Divine protections are not without their hindrances. The divine protection of wind repel takes a bit of time to activate again once it's been dispelled. I certainly wouldn't mind taking an early lunch here.
I don't think we need to do that.
Miss Amelia, Subaru, another dragon carriage is approaching.
Excuse me, please.
It's
help!
Otto!
They're attacking! Please!
Otto!
It's an emergency!
What should we do, Miss Amelia?
I like how Amelia is like on high alert, and it's just Otto. Well, actually, I don't know anything about the story. What if he's a bad guy? That would be kind of funny, actually. I'm just checking something on YouTube real quick. I feel like Biggles should be on. Oh yeah, Biggles might break down. He should be coming online pretty soon. I like to support him because he's been supporting me. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Yay, Biggles breakdown. Alright.
should hear him out. Stop the carriage, Rem.
Thank you for stopping. My name is Otto Suen. I'm but a humble merchant. During my current travels, I encountered the Dusk Bandits, a group of thieves who stole all my goods.
Dusk bandits?
They are criminals known to have been bolstering their forces as of late.
Oh, is there
Did not
fighting in
realize
this
their
game?
influence
That
had
would be
extended
exciting.
so close to Lord Roswell.
I know
Considerable failure on my part.
I know that this is oh, I don't even know if there's fighting in this. I know this is a visual novel, but like Danganronpa has their own way of fighting. Most of the games have like deduction and stuff that Spike has made concerning like these visual novels. I guess Crystar is considered a visual novel too, even though there's a lot of like gameplay fighting. So I don't know if there's fighting in this. That's a good question.
So what do you plan on doing, Otto? I'm sorry to hear about your cargo, but there isn't much we can do, I'm afraid.
No, of course not. This is my responsibility. I wouldn't ask you to retrieve my cargo under such circumstances. However...
Oh, I grabbed my Twitch instead of... Sorry, I'm typing to someone on the show. Okay, cool.
Yes?
The other traders that were with me have been captured by the Dusk Bandits.
I wonder if we're gonna fight. I
was
have no
able to
idea.
catch the bandits off guard and flee, but the others are still in danger. I need to figure out a way to save them.
I'm glad this is mostly voiced.
Rem's duty is to safely escort Miss Amelia and Subaru to the royal capital.
After we, depending on how fun this game is, after we play this, I might be wanting to play this in Japanese too.
So, while I hesitate to say...
I get where you're coming from, Rem, but we can't just leave him on his own.
It would seem so.
Huh? What do you mean?
Otto, we're on our way to the royal capital for a very important occasion.
Yep, we are on our way to the capital. That is correct. Alright, I thought someone on Discord was trying to get a hold of me.
Changing our plans to account for the rescue of your friends would be very difficult. But...
The Dusk Bandits, was it? If they're on the path to the capital, it wouldn't be our fault if they distract us along the way, right?
That's right. It would be mere coincidence and at no fault of anyone here.
So are you saying...
It means we're on board. Amelia agrees to saving your friends from those bandits. Are you okay with that, Rem?
We have no other choice. Yes, I support Miss Amelia's decision.
Alright, it looks like Biggles has started his thing. I don't know if people can hear that if I have that up.
I'm sorry, Ren, but it looks like we'll be taking a detour. No problem at all. You are not the type to sit idly by while bandits attack innocents, Miss Amelia.
Well, that's a really cool opening. Alright.
technically I can give away 10 free memberships or a month. So we gave 5 away this week, and they went to Weasel, Guy James, Comics Dad, Punk Waddle, and Dom H. Unfortunately, to a Yankee fan, so we might have to get rid of Dom, but
Well, there you have it, Otto. Show us the way to those bandits. I'll have you know you're in good hands. Everyone besides me knows how to put up a good fight.
You're upset and you're self-deleting because
you like the Yankees, yeah. No, but in all honesty, Yankee fans aren't that bad if I like them, you know? So
Okay. Sorry if you guys heard that. Just a sec, I'm typing on. Alright. We are back. Weird, why is it...
That's a relief. But do you not question the sanity of saying that aloud? This is so uncomfortable.
Can't do much about it. We're not moving using the divine protection of wind repel.
The difference is huge, though. The divine protection is really something. So, just how many bandits are we dealing with? I'm sorry, I don't have an exact number. All I know is that there are more than a handful. I see. Oh, now that I think about it, will any of your fellow traders be helping us out? They are just traders, so even if you told them what to do, it would be difficult to fight against armed bandits. The dragon carriages are all fully loaded with cargo, so it would be hard to flee at a decent pace, too. Whoa! Don't tell me we came rushing out here and it's already too late. No, I don't think that to be the case. Their intention isn't to snuff out the traders' lives. If the bandits killed their masters, the land dragons wouldn't follow any commands. They wouldn't be able to unload any cargo that way. There's no guarantee the traders will be spared afterward.
The people on Twitch, they need to be, let's see, first time chatter. Cheap views, I guess they're talking to me and other people. I'm not going to that. I don't need cheap views. I'm fine with 0 views. That's what they don't understand. Trash can. Delete. Oh, that's what we can. Okay.
Lucky for us. I doubt they've realized by now that I managed to slip away. They wouldn't be expecting a counterattack.
Do.
So you're saying this is our big chance? Man, talk about walking a fine line. Anyway, you said they're just on the highway up ahead, right? What's the terrain like?
Please provide us with as much information as possible. The more we know, the greater our advantage in the ensuing battle.
Well, we will have to see if there's actually fighting in this game. I have no idea.
Let's see. There's a bridge along the path.
Yes, I am on YouTube, Kick, and Twitch.
After crossing it, the place where everyone had been captured should be close by.
We have to defeat the bandits before they harm the traders further, right?
I'm on Rumble too, but I don't have enough followers for stream on that.
Correct, but that's not all. There's another more narrow bridge along the way. It's incredibly small. Enough for only a single dragon carriage to pass through.
No, this did not happen in the light novel or anime. This is a totally different story.
If they manage to overtake it, that would make things even more difficult. Right. So we have to defend that bridge with everything we've got. Are there any other routes leading to them? There's a third bridge farther ahead of the previous two, but the bandits got there first and blocked it off. The amount of scattered cargo makes it impassable. Scattered cargo, huh? But on the flip side, if we could use that bridge, we could get the jump on them, right? That would offer us a great vantage point if we could pass through it. But I think doing so would pose a great challenge. Well, I guess if the opportunity arises, we should consider ourselves lucky. Anything else? Is there anything you haven't told us yet? Let's see. It may be possible to use those, though it would be highly dangerous. What are those? Even if there's a risk, we should consider it if the outcome is favorable. Fire magic crystals. They fell out of a fellow trader's carriage when the bandits gave chase. It gave me a terrible fright. They were inside a box made to withstand the most arduous of transports, so the impact didn't disturb the magic crystals within. However, if they were to have exploded...
Exploded? What? They can be used for luminant nymphs or even dynamite. They can explode on impact. So unfortunately, they didn't when they fell off the carriage. Now it's weird because we're not thinking about it.
See.
Some of these are voiced and
It's
some of them are.
Fire magic crystals would be handy to use against the bandits. We would just need to throw
Maybe it
them when
was
they
his
explode,
fault.
right? Yes, but handling them is somewhat of a problem on its own. There's always a risk of them exploding by mistake. I understand. I'll try searching for those fire magic crystals first. Oh, and Otto, did anything else fall out of the carriages? We were in quite the rush, so I would imagine a whole slew of items did. I believe one dragon carriage was loaded with digging sticks, so it's possible some fell out. Digging sticks? Oh, you mean shovels, I see. Got it. I'll just try searching for anything that seems useful then.
Sounds good.
Subaru, what should Rem do?
You don't need to do anything special, do you? I doubt you'd lose to some measly bandits.
Of course. Your Rem would never lose to such lowlifes.
Just as I thought. Then you just go around beating them up however you want, Rem. But if things get too dangerous, I want you to run away. Got it?
Very well. What should I do, Subaru? I can hold my own against those thugs, too.
You can...
What could she do? I don't want her to do anything dangerous. Oh, it's a turning point. Okay. Can't let her do anything dangerous. Amelia's ability asks for help.
Notification.
After progressing through briefing parts, you will reach... Sorry about that. My PS5 has a mind of its own. After progressing through briefing parts, you will reach a turning point where Subaru states his opinion, combining items and information that has been gathered to form a single opinion. So Baru will express the opinions once it is selected, which will affect how the mission unfolds. The discussion is about whether or not to have Amelia join the mission. Try selecting this first.
Now what? Mealy, will you help me out? On the condition you stay out of harm's way, of course.
Don't you mean you should stay out of trouble, Subaru? You're far more reckless than me.
I can't really deny that. But it still applies to you too, you know.
Hey, that's not true. Puck, tell him.
That's pretty tricky to answer. I do get where Subaru's coming from, so I don't really have anything to say on the contrary.
Even you would turn your back on me, Puck.
Now, don't be so down in the dumps. In the end, I'll be relying on you if it comes down to it, Puck.
I know Subaru. Leah's always got me by her side, so she'll be fine.
All right. Then next up is... Mr. Natsuki, what about me? I'd like to do what I can to help. Right. Something for Otto to do.
He looks very upset about that. Support Amelia. Support Ren. We're gonna have him support Ren, or maybe I can't click it.
I think...
Can I not move it? Okay, so I can't circle. Okay, I guess he's gonna make us do that one.
Well, I'd like to myself. Going around and doing minor tasks is more my style. You can leave her to me. Mr. Natsuki, please be vigilant. Yeah, I know. You be careful too. I forbid you to get too close to Mealy, though. How else would I protect her? If only I had two bodies, then I could back Mealy up and do everything else I need to.
Don't be weird. Besides, it would only cause more trouble if there were two of you. I'd be completely exhausted from all the talking.
What? Really? I'd be super excited if there were two of you. No, wait. If there were two Mealys, the excitement might just give me a heart attack.
Rem would be greatly enthused with two Subarus. Rem would cherish them equally.
Is it really okay to be talking about this right now? We're about to ambush some bandits, you know?
Yeah. It's totally fine. I'm always like this anyway.
You're always... Will everything truly be okay with these people? It's fine, Otto. Everyone besides me is super strong. That doesn't quite dispel my fears. All right. I'll be Miss Amelia's bodyguard for the time being.
We're counting on you, Otto.
Of course. I'm not so capable that I could say that you should leave everything to me. But I should be of some use.
I do like how modest Otto is.
Are we almost there? Yes. Everyone fled somewhere around here. All right. Then let's do this!
Is this a fight? Okay, it's a mission. Okay, we are gonna save, because I do want to listen to the Briggs breakdown a little bit. Or maybe it's just gonna make me do mission start. Like, it's making me choose. I felt like I haven't had a choice.
Let's do this!
Okay. But first, let's go to save.
I'll record it.
Okay. We're gonna save for now, and then probably after the Briggles breakdown, or in a little bit after I have dinner and stuff, we will come back to this. Yeah. So thank you, everybody. I will be doing this later. All right.
Control. Help. Turn off PS5. System software update.
Not yet.
Preparing to turn off your PS5.